Hello. I am a little late. It has been a crazy week, let me tell you. So, hopefully, if you were here and you weren't able to jump on exactly when I was here, hopefully you get to catch the replay. Today, we're just going to be doing meditation and Reiki actually for this new moon in Aquarius. So, if that's what you're hoping to receive, you're in the right place. So I am Mary from Rivers Journey Wellness. I am a remaster, intuitive guide coach, and a holistic therapist for many, many years. So I'm blending everything together that I know that has been helpful in my life along my path, and hopefully it's something that's beneficial for you as well. So I didn't have any Q&A questions come through, which is totally perfect because I'm sort of short on time today. And that's why we're going to just be doing meditation and Reiki. So if you're new to Reiki, there's nothing that you have to know or be aware of other than just being open to receiving and know that it's for your highest good. So whatever you're needing, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual support, that is where the energy will go. So I don't do a whole lot other than facilitate that, but you just have to be open to receiving, and you can just affirm that to yourself. And hopefully you're not new to meditation, but if you are, it's a really simple practice, I think. It takes a little bit of time if you're not used to stillness, but just something for you to try if you're brand new to it. If you've been meditating, if you have a practice, that's absolutely fabulous. So hopefully this is something that you can benefit from. So I am going to take a moment just to open sacred space. So right now I'm getting ready to light a little sage and just a little bit of sage. I have my fire alarm above me, and so if you were with me a while ago, this is going back months and months, but I did set off my fire alarm actually with 2 candles, not even sage. So anything that we've picked up from the week, from the day, hopefully not so far the year, but anything that doesn't serve us, we just want to begin to release that. And we also, through smoke, we also are sort of sending up a signal to our guides, to our guardians, to the universe, that we're needing their support and their guidance and their love. So it's sort of twofold purpose for this. And I'm going to put that out just so it doesn't burn throughout. And I already lit a little candle before we started. And it's actually off camera. It's over to my right. But you are welcome whenever you're doing anything for moons, meditation, setting intentions. You can always light a candle. You sort of breathe in your intention into the candle. So I've already done that. So there it is. It's already done for you, I suppose. So I am going to just pull up when I write a meditation, I always go into kind of a state, meditation, I guess. I go into a state where I'm open to receive any messages, anything that would be helpful, anything that would be beneficial for whatever the energy of the meditation that I'm writing is. And so I always write it out because sometimes later I'm like, oh, not really sure where that came from, or not really sure what that meant. But I'm super excited for today, not only because it's just a simple practice, but also for the timing. The timing of this new moon in Aquarius is really neat, in my opinion. And I feel like all of the signs that sort of have been popping up for me leading to the moon to this new moon has sort of been exciting for me. It's been an interesting week, mixed with a lot of highs and lows, high energy, and then just feeling very, very tired. So just know that sometimes you can start feeling the energy of the new moon or of the full moon a few days beforehand and then a few days after. So just leading up to it has been a very interesting time for me. So I don't know if it has been for you as well. But here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're still in winter. It's still a time for stillness, still a time for going within and really giving yourself that permission to recalibrate, answering the call of nature to honor your season, whatever that next season is for you. So, yesterday and this morning, I was really excited. I heard and I could see them in our trees. I could see two red-winged blackbirds. The red-winged blackbirds are very meaningful birds for me. And they always come back. They always make their way back into my life, or the colors do. The black and the yellow and the red come back. So in honor of them, I am wearing some black and red and yellow. But the good news for me also with the red-winged blackbirds, hearing them, is that means spring is coming. At some point, spring will be here in Chicagoland. And it's a reminder to me as we're ending one cycle, getting ready to begin another, that we need to honor our connection to nature and not only to just like heed nature's call, but there's some direction. There's some signs, there's some synchronicities that come, and also to be able to honor your spirit's call, whatever your spirit has been calling to you. Sometimes it comes as a very, very gentle whisper, and sometimes it's very loud. But it's interesting to me that this new moon in Aquarius sort of blends it all together, and I feel like what you get is even more exciting. So I'm just going to pull this up. We're just going to be doing, like I said, a little bit of meditation. I'm going to infuse some Reiki into that. So you sort of get both, the best of both worlds. One of my clients actually asked me if I could record this with music, and I haven't quite figured that one out. I know YouTube has some stipulations about using, music. So I could record this just as a meditation with music in the back, and post that. So that's always an option too. But if you're new to new moon rituals, new moon is a time for new beginnings. It's time for us to plant our energetic seeds, for whatever we desire to grow and to blossom in our lives. So oftentimes people think about their new, well, like I said, new beginnings. Maybe there's a new vision. Maybe there's a new project or positive change that we're hoping, just something that we want to create or something that we desire to create within our lives. It's a good time to kind of reflect on that and to set an intention if you want to. But also, thinking about how one cycle might be ending and one cycle might be beginning for you as well. And sometimes it's very clear, like, oh, this thing, right? And sometimes it's not. Sometimes there's a little bit of maybe it feels unclear, or maybe it doesn't just feel like that haze has lifted and we're not really sure what's coming, what's going. And that's okay too. Just honor whatever is there for you. But with this new moon, it is sort of carrying, like, whatever that intention is going to sort of be carried on the breeze. And it feels sort of like a breath of fresh air. And really, it's our call. This new moon is our call to embrace that freedom that comes with living authentically. So that's kind of a huge energy, really, to be able to just live our lives in a way that's aligned with our truth. And for me, that's very liberating, and very exciting, because we want to be able to do that. We want to shed the masks that don't allow us to step forward in our lives in a way that feels genuine and authentic. And this is giving us that permission if we haven't had the courage yet to do it. This is sort of saying, we got you. So kind of a cool energy. So, that being said, we are going to take some time now to go into meditation. So I'm actually going to bring my mic a little bit closer because I know I do talk a little bit. Whoops, it's wrapped around. It must be it got stuck on a crystal. I guess we will use that crystal at some point with our meditation. It's a little, I talk a little bit more quietly. What was my point with meditation? So sorry, I moved this over and I'm reaching over. Okay, so if you haven't already, take a moment to get comfortable. I'm going to take some breaths. I invite you to as well. It doesn't matter if you're sitting up like I am. If you want to lay down because it's more comfortable, that's okay too. Whatever you find most comfortable. But know that this time is just for you. Time to let go of your daily stressors. Move it again. Sorry if it makes noise. Time to reconnect back to yourself. And if it feels safe, I invite you to gently close your eyes. Allow the body to relax and begin to soften. Know that there's nothing else that you need to be focusing on during this time. Just giving yourself that permission to pause. The lists and the deadlines, the busyness. We're just going to put a pause on that so we can practice returning to our center. And invite you to notice, to bring your attention to your breath. With each inhale, feeling yourself returning to that deeper state of inner connection, where there is relaxation, where there's already wholeness. And imagining or setting your attention that with each exhale, we're releasing anything that doesn't serve us, anything that's not aligned for your highest good, anything that's not aligned with that gift that you can give yourself of quiet and stillness. And I'm going to take a moment to invite in. I'm going to actually invite in a couple of our guides and guardians. You're welcome to also invite in your own. But for today, I'm going to invite in Archangel Uriel to support our connection to nature, especially seeing the wisdom in cycles and seasons. I'm also going to be inviting in the Celtic goddess Danu, a divine mother, who offers us her assurance that we can weave together our wisdom, our desires, just to bring our dreams to life. I'll also be inviting in some animal allies, canary spirit, so you can sing your own song, embracing your uniqueness, your strength, courage, and also, my friend, the red-winged blackbird, encouraging you to follow your spiritual path, releasing others' opinions and thoughts about what's best for you, and sort of being able to usher in those new surprises, whatever is around the bend that we're going to awaken when we follow the signs that we receive from nature, however they come to us. So I invite you to breathe deeply into your heart center and allow that fresh energy to travel throughout your energetic and physical body. Just further relaxing your shoulders, opening up that heart space so that you can feel the fullness of breath, receiving and distributing that universal life force energy throughout your body. I'm going to begin sending Reiki as well. This is your time to reclaim or speak your personal truth to yourself, not for the benefit of others, but just for yourself. Allow deep and purifying breaths to cleanse and clear any stagnant energy, to cleanse and clear any outdated beliefs, any limiting mindset. Cleanse and clear away any fears or worries with those deep, heart-centered breaths. Allow yourself to deeply root into your personal truth. Taking a moment, begin to align to the winter's and new moon's energy. If you turned away from past limits and restrictions, what direction would come into view? Trust your inner knowing to provide clarity and guidance. Allow the winds of the new moon of Aquarius to clear the haze so that you do have new vision. What would living a life aligned with your truth look like for you? What areas are you being called for personal growth, for new beginnings? And if it hasn't felt clear, if you knew, what would your new path be? Allow yourself to sense, know, feel, see that path. You have been dreaming of new beginnings. So what is ready to be brought forward into the light? Take a moment to plant the seed of your new intention. Just like during winter, during the new moon, the skies appear dark, but the moon is still so powerful at this phase. The universe is asking us to take a leap seemingly into the darkness. But you are never alone or without guidance. But the universe is asking you to trust yourself, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, as you move through this phase. We all have a strong ability to see things from a new perspective, with new observations, allowing us to see new solutions or opportunities. We can be guided by our intentions to manifest, supported by both the feminine energies of the moon, our intuition, heart-based communication, and desires of the masculine energy of the sun, of accomplishing tasks, feeling vital, feeling strong. The time is to receive messages. Those messages will lead you to inspiration. Inspiration will lead you to taking action. And action revealing your truest self. During this winter and this new moon in Aquarius, you'll be supported to give yourself permission to finally free and liberate yourself from whatever has been holding you back, keeping you stuck. This is time to release anything that remains a block for you along your new path. Is there anything that still needs to be released from last year? Draw on your inner strength to finally release the ending of a cycle. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, release whatever doesn't serve you. Releasing whatever has been standing in your way of your dream. Anything that doesn't belong on your new path. By letting go, we have the clarity that assists us on our new direction for our new path. Know that you're a powerful creator. You're beginning to lay the groundwork for the changes that you want to see in your life. This is not a process you need to rush. Change will come step by step at your own pace. Imagine as you release the stuck, stagnant, or blocked energy, you're actually creating flow in your life. Flow of abundance, in finances, in health, in opportunities or possibilities, maybe within relationships. And when we release all that stuck or stagnant, the blocked energy that doesn't serve you, it allows you to shine in your own unique and wonderful way. How will you embody this new energy with confidence to show up for yourself? How will you let the world see your beautiful light? Take another deep breath into your heart center and know that you can transform with grace and ease and courage. I invite you to send gratitude to all your guides, all your guardians, for Ariel, Uriel, Danu, for Canary, and red-winged blackbirds, their love, their medicine, and their support for our leaps of faith, as they know that when we trust in ourselves, our abilities, our dreams, the risks that we take in embracing our uniqueness, all that goes into living a life aligned within our truth, we continue to move forward in our personal growth and evolution. How can you continue to honor your connections and dreams each and every day? During this new moon and beyond, you can easily connect to your true and unique self, loving all sides and aspects of yourself. You can easily see your new beginnings and can feel excited for this new path. All steps and plans and guidance you need are available to you whenever you need it. Returning to that centered place within so that you can hear the wisdom and guidance of your inner knowing, your intuition. I'm going to seal in the energy as it's time to release this meditation. I'm going to seal in with a little sound, just a teeny bit. And I want to thank you for being with me today during the new moon in Aquarius meditation and infused with Reiki. I hope you found it was useful on your journey to creating your new beginning or your new path. And I know that I said that it was going to be a really short session or short Q&A, I guess. And so hopefully it met your needs. You were able to receive what you had hoped or what you had wanted when it comes to this new moon in Aquarius, when it comes to integrating the energy of nature, the energy of winter, so that you can really step forward in your life in a way that feels authentic and genuine to you. Like I said earlier, there's just such freedom when we are afforded that opportunity. And I just knocked over my goddess cards. So during the end of that, so I'll have to see who is also here to support us. But hopefully this is helpful. You can always catch me on Fridays at noon. Usually, I was a little late today, Central Time, my time. Otherwise, you're free to reach out if you have any questions, any concerns. If you want to think about working with me one on one, think about the offerings that I have. I also have a membership for community. There's lots of opportunities and hopefully something that meets everybody's needs. So I want to thank you for spending time with me today, and I wish you the best with this new moon in Aquarius. Take care.